record this way. There we go. That works. All right, so we'll try to get somewhere over 10 of these. I don't know if we'll accomplish that. I hope we do. Do I have any likes on this channel? I got 2. Thank you. Thank you, everybody who gave me likes. I mean, I hate to be the only person that likes my own stuff, right? I gotta go in right now and like myself. I definitely like myself. I mean, so there's only one person watching. Sorry I'm dragging this out. We'll get it. We'll get this last one in. Actually, we got 2 more shoulders. At least 2 more shoulder sets here. Overhead military press, whatever you want to call it. Seated barbell overhead press or military press. There's a lot of argument over that. You know, when you're doing it standing, you have to have tendency probably to bring the bar a little further down to your chest. And then, depending on how upright you stand, I should say, you may end up with your having to move your chin back so the bar doesn't hit it as you go up. Huge difference in the amount of weight that one can lift between seated and standing. You'll see some ridiculous numbers by people by Larry Wheels, Eddie Hall, doing seated. Standing, you'll also see them do some ridiculous numbers, but I'd say subtract about 10% or more. What you see them seated versus what they can do standing. All right, so here we go. This is like the climax of this video. I don't know how many that was. I think it was over 10. Wow. Yeah, I think a few weeks from now, a month, I'll only be doing that for 8 reps as I lose more weight. Okay, so let's go an even 200 on the next set. And I'm going to take my weight belt off for a moment. So I can breathe a little better. And actually, this weight belt right now is fitting a lot better as I've lost a few pounds. I quite honestly could have gotten, if that company had a 3XL, I might have needed that. But now that we've lost a little bit around the gut section, that 2XL is perfect. Eventually I'll get to the point where I need something between the XL and the large, which I have the large. All right, so let's see if you guys can you see this? Okay. So we're gonna do, we'll grab a 45 here. This is a 45. That's a 45. was a 35. And we're going to do our neck thruster exercise. That's good. So the final set will be 55 pounder of that. Oops. Okay. So, remind me not to use this other stand. It is barely dangling my cell phone over the edge. And I don't have anybody watching. That's okay. So I go from this, folks, to working on the garden fence. And then from there, hopefully a nap. Or eating. Actually, go from this to breakfast. And then to eating. Or, duh. I go from this to breakfast, working on the garden fence, and then hopefully a nap. Alright, so it's been a few minutes since we did our set. We do have 200 on there, and I'm a person that likes to change up the angles, so you guys a different view. Put the weight belt back on. So yeah, didn't count the reps. If anybody's out there who wants to throw that in the chat, how many I got. I think it was somewhere between 10 and 12. It was not near my max, which was 14 reps. That's my PR personal record, 190 that I did, which is a video on one of these channels. But just, I think, you know, as I'm not taking creatine anymore, these numbers are just going to keep dropping, along with probably my body weight. All right, here we go. We got 200 on here. My best with 200 is probably 8 or 9. And if I could just get a good start, whether, you know, the form's sloppy or it's a wee bit fast, we should be able to get to 8. But we'll see. I think I racked 205 last week at 6 reps, so yep, that was only 7. That sucked. So we are definitely weaker. think I'll leave the weighted belt on this time. So we're gonna drop down to 135. And if that was the climax, this is the second climax, because we should get a lot of reps. Sloppy form, but a lot of reps. Whew. So I apologize for those that have to listen to me on the wireless mic, breathing like crazy. Yeah, it's been a little while since I did a live stream on the Weight Slayer channel. The videos have a tendency to just do okay. Sometimes I've gotten quite a few watch hours out of it, but it hasn't turned into anything that has made me go, you know what, I got to do this all the time. All right, 55-pound neck thrusters. And now this rubber bumper plate is obviously a lot more heavy. And good that I'm warmed up now. So I kind of wouldn't mind doing biceps today too, but I think we can do that during the week. Okay. I just have to clean up over here now. Yeah, one time I was doing 10s and 15s with my what am I trying to say? 10 to 15s with the 55 for 65 to 70 pounds for the neck thruster exercise. I really felt like I had a strong neck when I was doing that. Okay, so I'm back over to this area. Anybody actually still watching? Oh my God, there must be one person. It'd be nice if you'd say hello, whoever you are. One person that fell asleep watching the video. So I have one channel on the Weight Slayer channel that's, I wouldn't say it's going viral, but it's actually getting a lot of views, where a lot of my videos just suck. Like Metallica's Enter Sandman intro at Virginia Beach, that got 2,300 views. And exercise you can perform using Olympic dumbbells, 1,500 views. And then basically most of my videos get less than 100 views, but there's a lot of videos in between. But it's kind of cool to have at least one video that's cranking. At least it feels like it's cranking. Okay, we're close to going again. I just want to give maximum effort, and then I'll be exhausted the rest of the day. Yeah, this power rack. So as I was talking about, Hulk Fit Power Rack 3x3 power cage. You can obviously do squats, bench press, military press, pull-ups if you're short. This doesn't work for me. You can arm curl on this thing with a straight bar. You do bent over rows, different types of even deadlift type things. Not like a full deadlift, but front squats. There's so much stuff. And I have this power cage next to it that just feels like total junk compared to it. It is honestly done quite a bit of working out on it, but I've really barely ever touched anymore now that I got this one. I was just realizing I have this gooseneck thing here. And I could probably use this in my office on the computers. Okay, so last set, folks. I have tried to buy more time, but it's time. It is time to get this exercise moving. All right, so all-time best is probably, well, what's on video is 26 reps, okay? What I believe is my all-time best is 28. Now, am I going to get 26 today? No, probably not. And when I say what I think my best is, I've never really repped this out with a spotter. And I believe I could have got at least one, maybe two, the day I did 26. I've done 26 a couple times. But we shall see. This is kind of like the NFL Combine's 225 bench press, if you ask me. The 135 press. Maybe people would use a different weight, like 185, but I think this is probably a good weight, though, for that. I don't know what that was, but I know it was over 20. So I did go a little wider just to try it a little differently. Holy cow. I felt that. All right, so I got to finish I'm going to shut this one off. Thanks everybody for joining the workout.